stupid idiot.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Secret Planet Dirty Show. That's right. It's all a ruse. It was all a trick.
Yeah, we're not unboxing shit.
I don't think people would care, but that's not true. Okay, guys, here's what's going on. We are going to have some fun tonight. We are going to talk to the chat and answer your questions and talk about hamburgers, whatever you guys want to talk about. But we do have what could be the coolest unboxing of the absolute year right here, at least for me and Brandon. Right? I'm very excited about this.
Very stoked.
Oh, let me set this aside for a second.
It's going to be a very awkward unboxing. Like, I'm going to back up, I think.
It's going to be fun. Let me see who we got tonight. Let's say hey to everybody. Guys, like the banner at the bottom says, hit the effing thumbs up. I swear to Christ, just hit it. Let's see who we got. We got some super chats coming. Robert A. Thank you so much, Robert A. And I tell you what.
With all these nicknames, everyone that I accumulate like 3 pounds of fat.
Mm-hmm.
CSH, did you watch Smile 2 yet? I liked it more than the first, especially Kyle Gallner scenes. Favorite horror movie from October, slightly more than Terrifier. Wow. That's wild. I have not seen it, Robert. I promise I will. I promise I will. I don't think I'm going to see it in the theaters, but I didn't hate Smile. I thought Paramount marketed it brilliantly, and it was just an okay kind of movie. But Smile 2 looks interesting, so I'm very excited to see it. Thank you so much for that, Robert. I appreciate that. And we got Mountain Veteran with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Mountain Veteran.
I feel like people sleep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. He says, what is a post-Halloween movie? I tell you what is a post-Halloween movie. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
But you gotta wait till Thanksgiving Eve, though. That's the magic. The food's cooking in the oven. You smell the house lit up with smells. That's when you watch Planes and Trains. I promise.
And I think what he's really asking, I was joking, but I do agree with you. He means like, what is like a Halloween hangover movie? I was watching Shocker before this show.
Shocker's a good one. I would say House 2.
The second story?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, how long did it take you before you realized the pun of the ad lib of House 2, the second story? Or the double meaning of that. You like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, because like, the second story of the house, right.
It took me 32 years.
Did you just realize it tonight? Is that what
Not
happened?
Tonight? Like, I made a post about. I was watching House 2 maybe like in the summer, and because I like House 2, I think it you can kind of categorize House 2 with the movie we're going to be talking about today, or tonight rather. Of like, it's. Fuck, but it has this damn it, dude. I reset my internet, I reset my box.
I didn't hear anything you said for the last 30 seconds.
I put House 2 in the category of the movie we're talking about tonight, like in that kind of weird whimsical, it's not a kids movie per se, but kids would love it, and it's kind of safe to show it to them kind of thing. But yeah. So now I completely lost my train of thought. Guys, we're gonna open this shit up. Don't worry. Mountain Veteran with a $50 super chat. Jesus, thank you, Mountain Veteran. Christian, can you please put your co-host channel in the chat? Yes, 1 second. Let me do that right now. Brandon, should I give him all of them or just Tabata Vision?
It's whatever you want, man. There's only 2 of them. So,
all right, here you go, right there. Why is it not showing our channel URLs?
I don't know.
There it is.
It does.
There it is. When you pull up a super chat, it goes away. Right. Tabata Vision, YouTube. I put it right there in the chat for everybody. All right, let's see who we got. Thank you so much, Mountain Veteran. God bless you. Let me give you a little clip.
I feel like people sleep.
All right, we got Saturn Video, Jake Schuster. What's up, Jake? It's a new one. CHH, when we had COVID, Was the stand based on it before it happened? Like prediction? I don't know. Scorpions fan 21. How are you? Saturn Video. Gabe. How are you, Gabe? Mountain Veteran. D. I was just kidding. Jonathan. Larking Fear 87. Keith Richards. Entertainment Wizard. Quentin loves trains, horror movies, and automobiles. Quentin loves planes, trains, automobiles. Whiskey Night with the C and J. Thank you. The Jaws 2 posters awesome. Thank you, man. That is a high quality print right there. The Horror Fanatic 81. How are you? It's not. It's Brandon. I'm gonna say it's better than Trick or Treat. It really is better, in my opinion. What we're about to unbox what we're gonna unbox tonight.
Probably, yeah.
It's good to see everybody. I saw My Ruin in here. Who else we got in here? Movie Misfits Video. Don Morton, good to see you. Mel, how are you? How you doing, Mel? I need to get you on here soon, Mel. I'll get you on the show soon. Byron Weaver, how are you? Brick Quake. There he is. I was born ready. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you so much. Jesus. Mountain Veteran is going nuts tonight. $90. Well, this box set's paid for. To open up. Mountain Veteran, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that so much. God bless you, Mountain Veteran. Let me give you a little clip.
I feel like people sleep.
And I'll give you one more for good measure.
Make it with just the kernels. Add your salt in there after it's finished. And instead of shaking it up with that popcorn butter oil stuff you're talking about, use some grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil and salt, it'll change your life. I swear to Christ.
Do you need me?
No, I got free.
All right, I'm getting my address off of my box, so I ain't got to deal with that. All right, Brandon. The grapeseed oil clip I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, let's pop this sucker open, and then you're going to direct us on what we're going to look at first.
Okay.
And listen, guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Radio CHH, I really hope you guys are subscribed to Radio CHH because you're going to get to see some clips. But this is my favorite thing we're about to unbox of the year. I've been looking forward to this since the day it was announced. It's a bunch of paper.
All right. I'm failing upwards here.
I say we look at the shirts first, Brandon, because the shirts, you ain't got to open nothing up. Dude, there's so much shit in this.
Mm-hmm.
You want to start with the t-shirts?
Yeah, whatever works for you, works for me.
All right, guys. So this is from TerrorVision. We got this bundle for Return of the Living Dead 2. It's the most insane bundle release you can ever think of. Well, until Brandon gets his Rumpelstiltskin set, because he got the set with the bib. You spent like $300 on Rumpelstiltskin stuff.
No regrets, dude. No regrets.
Brandon, this looks like a Simpsons kind of like 90s metal band concert tee, doesn't it?
It reminds me of an illustration in the Far Side Gallery. Remember that stuff?
Yes.
That's what it looks like to me. Kind of.
What I love right here is, you got that green and pink for the font.
Yeah.
And Brandon, doesn't this looks like it came straight out of like 1991?
It does. It looks sort of like one of those T-shirts from the old video promo, the white one, sort of. Like,
yeah, it's in the same vein, but it has like this almost Nintendo. Dude, I love it.
It looks like an old Apple video game.
Yeah. Very cool.
This is so sick, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to wear this.
And we got 2 shirts.
Yeah,
so that's one of them.
Gnarly.
Now this is the cool one too. This is the. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the overseas promotional tee.
Dude, that's so sick. Dude,
Look
I
at that
love
middle.
this
Look at the middle.
t-shirt.
Look at the middle finger at the bottom.
Yes. Dude, that's so awesome. They actually sent the sizes I asked for too.
Yeah, I get all my shirts baggy. So I get like 2X's, and that's what I got.
That's so sick, dude.
I remember I'll get messages sometimes like when I order t-shirts, and like especially if it's a company that I've ordered, like I first order from, if they know me by my channel, I'll go in the they'll message me. It was either Gutter Garbage or Terror Threads. One of them said, "Hey man, did you order the wrong size shirt? I've watched your channel. You don't look that big." I said, "No, listen, I have this thing about constriction. It's a weird tick. I don't like tight clothes. I don't like anything tight on me. I like everything loose."
Same. That's why I can't shop at Target, because all their stuff is like athletic fit.
Right.
And the prints are awesome, but I'm like, these fucking sizes suck, dude.
Brandon, do you want to what are we doing next? Okay, take your time. I thought you saw you drop something on the wall.
It's my Halloween CD, but the problem is I don't know where the fuck it came from. So I think there's a tack on the ground. Anyways,
Really quick. Mountain Veteran, $50. Jesus, Mountain Veteran. I've sent some of this to Brandon, pay for his set as well. The perfect Happy Meal is Ric Flair chicken, Steven Seagal energy drinks, and Christian's $300 plastic chainsaw.
Holy shit. Yeah, there you go.
With all these nicknames, everyone that I accumulate like 3 pounds of fat.
All right, Brandon, I didn't mean to cut you off. I didn't mean to cut you off with yourself. Thank you so much, Mountain Veteran.
Do you want to do the cassette next?
Let's show the people the cassette. Look at that, dude. Now, so Brandon, the thing about this that's a little bit of a bummer, I can't lie, is this does not, we should tell the people, this is not the soundtrack. This is not the soundtrack with Joe Lamont, Leatherwolf. This is the actual soundtrack that the composer did that got pulled on the DVD that I've talked about. J. Peter Robinson is the guy. He was on the VHS. The DVD had the different artwork. And then...
Yeah, this is my soundtrack.
Yeah, this is the real one. Brandon, look at the back. I'm kind of surprised at that. Look where it says it was made. You see it?
Oh, made in Canada.
That's weird.
Is TerraVision from Canada?
No, they are based out of, I think, Georgia.
Nice. I love the soundtrack. It'll be cool to have this on actual. Yeah.
I'll let you people know now. In this room, I have my record player and I do my radio CHH stuff out here, which I'm about to bring back. But I'm gonna definitely rip some stuff from this. This is cool. There's a spine. Yeah. Return of the Living Dead Part 2. This is one of me and Brandon's. We bonded over this movie. This is one of our favorite movies of all time.
For real.
It's not the first movie, but it's its own animal.
It's its own beast. Yeah.
We got posters. We got what else we got? We got a bunch of stuff. We got a new member, Boogeyman's Closet. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member, Boogeyman's Closet. Thank you so much. What are we doing next, Brandon?
You want to do the poster?
Let's do the poster. Because I forgot what we're getting.
Me too.
So, guys, the thing about TerraVision that's so cool, first of all, I hope people checked out the interview I did with Brad Henderson that just posted on my channel the other day. We talked all about TerraVision, and it's so funny because he laughed when we were talking about Rumpelstiltskin, and he was like, you know, we went a little overboard with the big bundle and stuff. I said, oh, man, my buddy bought it for the bib, and he started laughing, and he goes, he was almost like, really? I was like, well, he just had a kid. He's like, oh, okay. It's just so funny that they're putting all this shit out, and the guy was just like, he got the bib? Which I can't wait to see the bib when you get it.
Dude, this is so sick. Are you ready?
Yeah, if I get mine open. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, there's 2 things in here. Yes. Okay, I'll do this one first. I'm going to do the smaller one first. You let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, this is getting framed on the wall right here, I think. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so it's this.
Oh, the classic.
And then...
Oh, that's the... Is that the Italian?
It might be. La Divertita, Noche. I don't know. It might be. Yeah, I'm going to say so. Well, it might be the French poster.
See, there's a couple foreign posters, Brandon. There's one of them where it's like it almost looks like it's the same art style, but it looks like what's that movie with a bunch of people that go to police school?
Police Academy.
Police Academy. The poster looks like Police Academy.
Yeah.
This one's really cool. Look at that fucking zombie right there, dude.
I think I'm gonna frame this on the wall like that right there. I love it.
Yeah, and look at that, man. And I don't know what kind of paper this is. It's a little it's slightly thin. It's not super thin, but the quality is pretty good on it. Like the colors are really good on this.
This feels like the kind of poster you would glue on the walls of like New York City to promo the film. You do the glue wash, and
that is effing awesome, man.
That's awesome.
And we got another poster. This one, Sydney's gonna like it because it matches the kind of art style she's doing in the house.
Is it blacklight? I bet you it is.
I think it is.
Dude, that's so sick.
Stick with this, guys.
Sick.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Holy shit! Oh, fuck! Right,
dude, that's so killer, dude. I might have to put this on the wall instead.
Well, look how different our lighting makes this look.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Did we get wait up? Is yours more of a highlighter green when you're looking at it, or is it just burnt green like that, or glowing like? Ladies, guys, look how different.
Mine's Goosebumps green, and the shadow behind the letters is yellow. Like this, right? The lady's hair is yellow on mine. Yours looks highlighter green all the way through.
I can't tell if our lighting. Okay, I was gonna say I can't tell if our lighting is different or if we have different colors. I mean, look how different they are. That's nuts.
I think there's variations in the poster because that's really, really different.
Dude, I really like your color. Like your color.
I'm digging yours.
I like yours so much.
He's freaky looking, dude.
You know, the look of Tarman in this movie is like something that people, kind of dislike. But I actually think the design is really good. I just don't think the mechanics of the mouth were not working, but they didn't operate it as good as they should have in that scene. But the design of Tarman in part 2, I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, when I was a kid and I watched that scene, actually to this day, the same with the first movie, man. Like, I'm so glad I'm not stuck in that sewer with that Tarman because that would fucking suck, dude.
Oh, it would.
Like, that's a scary fucking scene. I don't care what people say.
I'm definitely gonna frame up that poster.
Oh yeah,
I love these cassettes, man.
Yeah, so do I. I've been digging TerraVision's cassettes.
Mountain Veteran with a $69 super chat. Jesus, Christian and Brandon is like peanut butter and Rocky and Apollo.
Oh yeah.
God, thank you so much, Mountain Veteran. Let me give you a little.
This fucking fantastic.
All right, Brandon, what we doing next, man? We still got stuff, y'all. We still got stuff to go. Oh, dude, we got those glasswares.
Do we?
Yeah. I can't decide if I'm going to use these, Brandon, or just display them like I've got the window like in the old 80s movies where the mama puts the pie out on the window in the kitchen. Like I have that kind of window where it's right in front of the sink in the kitchen, and we have like a retro kind of cup thing there. Guys, this is going to be the coolest part. I am so fucking excited about this.
The cups?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty dope.
Because they look like something you get from Pizza Hut in 1984.
Yeah, they look old school. Oh, they're exactly the same. That's cool. They're like a set. Oh, no, they're not the same. They're the same on one side and different on the other. Dude, this is dope.
Hopefully these ain't broken. They packed it really good. I'll give them that. Oh, these are full-size glasses. I thought these were shot glasses.
These are heavy duty, man. Heavy.
Oh my God, dude, that's fucking sick. Look how old school that looks.
I know. Look at the backs.
So they're the same thing. They
have two different designs on the back.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
One's Ed and one is the Tarman.
All right, guys, so check that out. If I can get it to focus. The Dead Bite. Oh my God. That is so cool. Dude, how great does that tornado look? All right, people call it a wind gust, or they call it the, I don't know. I get in trouble all the time. But I call it a tornado, even if it's not one.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, dude, I thought it said Lorimar right there for a second, but it says TerraVision.
Oh,
See if I can get it to focus.
I
Come
want
on,
a
focus.
Lorimar shirt.
Yeah, that's, dude, that, look, that is a full-size glass.
It's heavy.
All right, now let me see the other one.
Tarman one's really good.
So this was, we got all this, guys, for, it was $77, which is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. But so far, we've looked at 2 T-shirts. That's like, if you get 2 T-shirts at like a Hot Topic or something, that's already like 50-something bucks.
Mhm.
We got a cassette, which we can say this is about $10.
Mhm.
We've gotten 2 glasses. All right, so here's the other one real quick. Oh, dude, that's Tarman on there.
I know. It's you got the
Oh.
kid with the little respirator thing on too.
Dude, this looks so effing vintage. I can't stand it.
I love it.
Like, fuck movies, dude. I'm buying like vintage glassware for our movies from now on. All right, so there you have it. Let me put these gently back in my box. God, that is so fucking awesome. And now we got the final thing right here.
Oh, I got my little pixie straw. And which sticker did you get? I got the TerraVision Records and Video. This guy.
Same.
And what is the story behind the fortune teller fish thing? I don't understand it. What is that? I haven't watched the video of the interview yet, so I don't know if maybe he explains that in there.
No, Sydney knew what these were. Okay. Place the fish in the palm of the hand. The movements will indicate your fortune. All right, so take... Anybody remember these? All right, so I'm going to put this in the palm of my hand. All right, my head and my tail curled all the way together. So moving head means I have jealousy and I'm indifferent. No. Moving head and tail means I'm in love. Look, you see that?
In love with these glasses.
So here we go. Let's try it again. It completely curled up. Moving head and
so
tail.
Funny. And these aren't pixie sticks, right? Are these cocaine?
I don't know. Try it. What else we got? Oh, look. Oh, well, I thought it was Brad. It's Brandon.
Nice.
Package my order. Pixie stick. All right, let's get this vinyl opened up. I know TerraVision did knock it out of the park. This is why I said, yeah, listen, I'm excited for Trick or Treat. Don't get me wrong, but nobody tonight is going to deny that this is like way cooler than that. I did not sleep on this. When you love this movie and something like this gets announced, like there's no way in hell you're not grabbing it. Oh, what's that? Was that inside the package?
Yeah, it's a sticker of the T-shirt design.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's all kinds of stuff in here.
The Japanese postcard with
Dude,
I love that shit, dude. I want a poster of that design.
I know.
A big old white poster. Yeah. This looks like the cover of the Japanese promo book I have, the real one. That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a sticker sheet in here, man. Or is it tattoos? It's tattoos.
You're kidding me.
Temporary tattoos. Don't use them.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Yeah, because they're reversed. Look at the Return of the Living Dead. It's reversed. Although I could get this temporarily tatted on me and then go get it tattooed over for real.
You should.
Well, I already got I did get that. So I've got my Return of the Living Dead 2 tattoo already. Now I got to get Melinda Clark right here. My artist said I can do it. I got 1 there, 2 there, and I can get Melinda right there. All right, let's look at this vinyl, man. God almighty.
All right, chat. Here's your photo op. Christian, you ready? 3, 2, 1. I'll hold this all night.
You broke.
I did.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, so here's the thing, Brandon. I don't know about you. See these hype stickers?
Mm.
I keep them. I
Do
keep
you?
my hype stickers. Oh yeah.
I don't think I've gotten a vinyl with that on there recently at all. Actually, I don't think I've bought a vinyl recently at all, actually. So
The last vinyl I bought was actually TerraVision. It was ZPam said 159 watching. We have 162 in here and only 76 likes. Come on, guys. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Thank you so much, ZPam. Mountain Veteran with a $40 super chat. Christian, would you and Brandon mind giving us your ranking of the Psycho movies? Shout out to Corey R. Yeah, thank you so much, Mountain Veteran. Give us just 1 second. Let's get this vinyl open, then I'd love to do that.
what do you do with the stickers? You just put them somewhere?
So what I do is I get, you can buy like plastic sleeves for vinyls that you can get so what I do is I'll take a plastic sleeve that I'm going to put the vinyl in afterwards, and then I'll take the sticker and I'll put it on top of that plastic sleeve. Because I love hype stickers. That's like so old. Like when I got Hot in the Shade, I remember I waited till I found a copy that had the big promo hype sticker talking about more. Because the thing about Hot in the Shade, when that record came out, that vinyl had I think it's one of the vinyls with the most songs for an album on it ever. There's because Hot in the Shade was a long record. So I remember there's a big hype. I could show it to you later, but there's a big hype sticker that they had on there. I didn't want to get it without it. That's kind of like a slipcover thing. It's so stupid, but that's my weird vice with vinyls. So I keep them all. All right, let's see what this gatefold looks like. Holy sh!
Did I open mine up yet?
Here we go, y'all. Dude, this is so impressive. Holy shoot. Guys, it takes a lot for me to get giddy. Oh, wait up. Is this lenticular?
It is. That is so cool, man.
It takes a lot for me to get giddy like this, guys. But this movie right here, I gawk over Return of the Living Dead 2. Holy smokes. Oh, there's the Lorimar logo on the back. You can see it. That's the first time I think I've seen it on anything we've gotten tonight. It's got Warner Brothers, Water Tower, Music, and Lorimar. Dude, so effing cool.
Oh, so this is the actual score too. That's awesome.
Yeah, the music is a whole totally different license, and they don't really. TerraVision was telling me, Brad was telling me, they don't really do scores like music from the motion picture soundtracks. Although I did tell him he needs to try to get Shocker. But holy crap, dude, look at that. That is so cool.
Oh, there's that other poster, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the the Monster Squad, not the Monster Squad, the Police Academy. What I was talking about. And it's so funny because half of these zombie designs, you don't see any of these in the movie. Like the cop, when do you see a cop zombie in Return of the Living Dead 2? I don't think you ever do. But I have never seen this image before, Brandon, and I don't even know if the audience has either. In this high a resolution, you can see this poster in it, but the resolution on this is so crisp. I wonder if they actually were able to scan a poster of this or something.
They must have gotten a big old one sheet and scanned it.
Because it is incredible. I wonder what the vinyl looks like.
Dude, look at the zombie cat. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here is the vinyl case. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, wait, so there's a booklet in here. Guys, come on. How do you not love Return of the Living Dead Part 2?
It's a fad to not like that movie, man.
Original motion. All right, so here's the vinyl case, guys.
Look at the keyboards on the back, dude. These must be Jay Peters' personal images right here.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Is he the guy on the left or the right, I wonder? Probably the guy with the long hair.
The guy with the long hair is definitely the musician. Oh, it's like a translucent pink. I mean, holy crap! Oh, and then you got the shock zombie at the end that gets the lightning rod. Home run, TerraVision. Home effing run. That is so freaking cool. Horror Arm and mine arrives tomorrow. Trick or treat. That's it. Yeah, dude. I think I don't know. Diabolic shipped my trick or treat, but I haven't gotten anything past a label created. I probably should have ordered it from Synapse and just waited for the site to fix itself, but it is what it is. I'll review it when I get to it. That is sick. I'm going to do a vinyl rip, Brandon, of like the theme and put it on Radio CHH soon. So, oh, look, they even got the notes on the recording, which is cool because I love that sort of stuff. Very, very cool. Dude, they even tell you what keyboards he used.
Oh, really?
Yeah. New England Digital, Sinclair 2 Digital, 3 Yamaha DX7 keyboards. Like he gives you every bit of detail on what he used to record the soundtrack.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's a home run, guys. All right. So effing cool, man.
What a killer release, man. I am not disappointed by this at all.
No, they absolutely, it's a home run. All right.
It's amazing to me. Like when you compare this with the Rumpelstiltskin thing, I get that there's a bit more in that package, but like the price point of this, $70 seems really cheap for all this crap. I don't understand how they got away with that.
Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, and we're gonna do that psycho rating, guys. As soon as I get my stuff put away, we're gonna do that. But one more time, guys. So I asked Brad about that, Brandon, and I basically said, how are you guys able to sell your stuff? And again, I support companies I really like. I'm not trying to get stuff from them. I bought this, guys. Especially when the company like TerraVision is pricing stuff so good that I'm going to support these guys because I think TerraVision is going to be the next big thing. And I love the fact, Brandon, that they're not just movies, they're records too. Like, because, so I asked them, I said, Brad, how are you guys able to sell this stuff at these prices and the bundles you guys are doing? I said, because a new 4K from Vinegar Syndrome, it's like $45. Like a VSU is $45, and a new Scream Factory Blu-ray is usually like $34.99. I said, I can't tell if that says more about you guys or all of them. And he's just like, he basically was like, look, all I'm saying is we want to make our stuff actually affordable for people.
Killer.
So I don't know. I really like TerraVision. All right, let me put my stuff away, guys, and we'll talk to y'all, do some questions. So freaking cool. But yeah. All right, let's see. Brandon, hold up your poster one more time because I don't believe this. I got to see this one more time.
Our color calibration can't be that off because we don't look that much different. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, mine is yellow. Show the backside. See, I'm you're gonna have to text me a picture of yours so I can see. Look how, like, I'm so jelly. If that's not your camera doing that, and that's really your color, I am so jelly that you got that like super green color.
I sent it to you. Check it right now while we're live.
Okay. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, you got a green one.
Yeah, so they're different colors.
And I'm going to do it to you. Hold on.
They might have got 2 batches and the colors were just off accidentally. It may not have been intentional.
I mean, I like mine. Don't get me wrong, but your super green is like, I really like that super green. All right. Got my drinks over there, vinyls over here, posters right there. All right. Let me get this over. That was awesome, man.
That was sweet.
Effing awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. We're not going nowhere. We're going to hang out with you guys. We're going to talk to you. Let me get to these super chats real quick. I don't know how much money Mountain Veteran has, but damn, he's blowing it all in this show. Brandon, in their prime, who wins, Steven Seagal or Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I don't know. In retrospect, aren't we sort of learning that Seagal wasn't really what we thought he was? Isn't that what's going on, or no? Because when you answer that, then I'll answer the question.
Yes and no. Because I've yet to see anybody whip his ass.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's whipped Seagal's ass.
Yeah. I want to believe that 80s Seagal could whip JCVD's ass, but I'm not really sure if that's actually the case. You know?
Well, when it comes to like just sheer martial arts, I think Seagal in his prime might be better. But if they fought, Van Damme was bowed up. I mean, he was strong.
Yeah, and people make fun of
Seagal wasn't strong. He was kind of just skinny in the old days.
He was skinny, but he's also a really big lumbering guy too, isn't he? So
he was every bit of like 6'4", 6'5". He was a tall dude.
I don't know. It's easy to make fun of Seagal.
I'm gonna go Van Damme, dude. I gotta go Van Damme.
Are you?
I'm going Van Damme.
If it was now, for sure I would go Van Damme. But I'm just not sure. I'm not sure.
See that I actually disagree with that because Seagal could just body slam on top of Jean-Claude. Seagal's like 300 pounds now.
I feel like he would just fall over though.
Well, if he falls on Van Damme, it's over.
Oh God.
Boogeyman's Closet with a $2 super chat, or the $5 super chat. If you got for 70, mine was 125. What was?
I think it was 125. I think the $70 was the cheaper one. I think we paid 125.
That's right, because I was looking at some other bundles that I got shipped.
You're right.
Vision. I'm sorry, Boogeyman's Closet.
Yeah.
I did not.
That makes more sense. But 125 still seems cheap for all this crap, though. You know,
try as ye will, try as you might. The Butterman will be naked and afraid all night. But fear not, lucky lads. You don't have to be naked and afraid when you have the new limited edition St. Patty Days Planet Dirty shirt. You must have a 4-leaf clovers up ye ass. Because these shirts are now on sale for only $16. Happy St. Patrick's Day, D-lads.
What's up, everybody? My name is Justin Dude Howard. I want you guys to always stay rad and always be yourself. How you guys doing today?
Cody, are you live right now?
Yeah.
Justin, are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now. I took
For some
over
reason,
the show.
I thought this was a pre-recorded thing. I wasn't sure. I saw this the other day. I'm like, wait a minute. Did he just steal a clip from the other thing?
No, I thought I'd hop on here, talk about my favorite movie, The Shining. I know it's obviously that's my favorite. And a new upcoming movie I got coming.
Oh, shit. I forgot
I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bunny the Vampire. I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're done here, guys. Stay rad and always be yourself. Petey, stop. Petey.
I feel like people sleep.
Dude, the commitment every time you come on this show is incredible.
I just want to promote the Rad Dudes Halloween special that we had last. Can you stop coughing when I'm speaking?
Jeez. I don't like this, Cody. I don't like this version of Cody.
No.
God damn.
I just wanted to promote the Rad Dudes Halloween special we had last Friday. We dressed up and we were showing some costumes from when we were kids. So it was a fun deal for sure. So go on over there and check that out.
Oh man. Dude, so let's look at what you got back there. You got Ernest Scared Stupid.
Always.
Dude, that leprechaun. Look at that leprechaun.
It's chilling, man.
Are we gonna be changing that poster out?
Yeah.
You're gonna let the Scared Stupid ride for a while.
No, Scared Stupid's coming down today, actually, tonight.
What poster's gonna go up there?
I don't know. I'm doing see, I don't like saying what I'm going to do because then I like jinx myself because I've been trying to do this for a couple months now.
You got to do Planes and Trains, man, or Dutch.
I don't for
Thanksgiving,
dude. I don't have either of those posters.
Damn.
I don't really have any 80s posters just because they're a different size.
Yeah.
But I think if I get like a reprint or something, I might get Halloween. I might get Home Alone 2.
Cody,
reprint.
Can I teach you the art of the trade when you get those 24x71s?
Yeah.
To get that little that little bend at the bottom.
No, I can't do that, man. I have some of the posters come weird, like the early 90s. Like I have a Problem Child poster that's like weird and it doesn't fit in there, but it's supposed to. But
dudes, can I show you guys those 2 one sheets I got in person? Have I shown you guys those yet?
Which ones were they?
Swamp Thing and the Diary of the Dead. Did I already show you guys those? I might have.
No, I don't think so.
Go
Maybe
grab 'em.
maybe you had a picture of them.
I'll do these super chats while you're doing that. Mountain Veteran with a $10. Brandon, great answer. Thank you. Christian versus Rocky Balboa. I would gladly get my ass whooped by Rocky Balboa.
So would I.
Gladly.
For sure.
Jesus. Mountain Veteran with a $100 super chat. Cocaine Bear.
Thanks.
I feel like people sleep.
Thank you so much, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Hey, let's Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
Holy smokes.
Did that go to theaters, Diary of the Dead?
I think it had very limited, but this poster was from one of the video stores. I'm not sure if it was actually used in the video store, or if it was excess, but it's one of the original prints, according to the eBay listing that I got it from.
Let me see.
I think it had very limited theatrical in 2007, I think.
Yeah, it was only it says it was a 2 million budget on Wikipedia, and it says the box office was 5.3 million. So it probably did have a modest, I love that movie though, man. I know Brandon does too. Diary is better than Land.
Oh yeah. Pride and Joy, gentlemen.
Sheer nightgowns. Heather Locklear. God, look at that.
Yeah, man.
This is an original, now on VHS one sheet of the film.
Oh, that's awesome.
See it now on video cassette.
Yeah.
Does it say and also Laserdisc?
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
I have a Child's Play 3 one that has that.
Yeah. That was a bad motherfucker right there.
Mhm.
I love that dude.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I like Return of Swamp Thing more than Wes Craven's Swamp Thing.
Dude, Return of Swamp Thing eats the first Swamp Thing.
It eats it.
It does.
It ate it.
Do you remember the cartoon they used to have?
I loved it. Cody,
Yeah,
I love that fucking cartoon.
So did I, and I had pajamas. I had Swamp Thing pajamas.
I love how the intro, the cartoon theme song was just the Wild Thing song. Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Like everything. Groovy.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Cocaine Bear, please give us a great post-Halloween movie.
You know what I like watching right after Halloween? I like, even though it takes place on Halloween, I like watching what I think is a good like Thanksgiving or working up. There's like something like The Stepfather, the original one, or something like Pet Sematary 2. I really like watching Pet Sematary 2 after Thanksgiving for some reason.
Guess as it feels like a cold fall movie. That's why.
Okay.
And Adam's Family Values.
Yes.
I have a debate, and I need the chat to take my side on this. So
Don't
I
start
messaged
with
this.
that bullshit.
First of
Don't
all, before I even
start
do
with
that,
bullshit.
check it out, Cody. I don't know if you were aware about this movie, Heavenly Bodies. Have you heard of that?
I have heard of it, yeah.
Okay, so I found the soundtrack to this a few years ago because I love Joe Lamont, who did a song for Return of the Living Dead Part 2. One of my favorite singers of all time. He did a soundtrack for this movie. He did a couple songs on it. This movie's been out of print since VHS. And so this is from Fun City Editions. And I think it was either like some sort of competitor to Flashdance or Dirty Dancing. I think Flashdance. You know, a lot of times back in the 80s, they had kind of two movies that were the same thing. I think Heavenly Bodies was supposed to kind of be like a Flashdance movie, but I've never seen it. But I'm literally obsessed with the soundtrack for this movie. Like, it's a 10 out of 10 soundtrack. It's got some of the best songs. It's got one of the Pointer Sisters, Joe Lamont. It's got the Tubes, which the Tubes is one of my favorite bands. They did a song called Out of Control for this. It's a 10 out of 10 soundtrack. But I'd never been able to see the movie because it's been out of print since VHS. So I can't wait to finally watch it.
So maybe I'm getting confused with what's the one where they're like it's like older guys and they're trying to like sleep with these girls on spring break. Is that Hard Bodies?
I don't know.
It's like a comedy. I don't know. The Heavenly Bodies, but yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So I got that in the mail. I got the Tenant, which It's so funny. This thing's so nice when we put it on the coffee table. It just looks like a decoration for the coffee table.
Yeah,
It's got doors. So I got to review that. And for all the CHH viewers, I just watched Shocker, so I'll have that review up tomorrow. I'm going to film that after the show tonight. But I can't wait to watch this. Nobody's going to watch my review of this if I do it.
I doubt that.
Unless I make a tricky title. I don't lie to my audience, but I've learned with YouTube, you have to make people be like, whoa, what's this video about? Let me watch it and find out. Yeah. I've learned that. I don't lie to people, but if I could, I'd have to be really clever to get them to watch this. But
I'm sure people will watch it. Yeah.
Regardless of that, man, I just can't wait to watch that. Let me get to these super chats, and I have a question. I need to get the audience's thought on this. It's Jason Voorhees related, everybody. Quentin loves trains, planes, and automobiles and horror movies.
That's a good change his name to that.
Hope you guys had a great Halloween, and Planet Dirty's an awesome show. I ordered the Children of the Corn figurines on Amazon. Dude, very nice. I love Children of the Corn. You did too? Awesome.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I presented this to Brandon, and he shut me down clean. Just shut me straight down.
With logic.
I'm going to present my argument. I'm going to get Cody's reaction to this, and I need the chat to back me up, or this will be the final show.
Android.
But this isn't Planet Dirty, so.
Yeah, it is. It technically is. Look at the logo on the top right. All right, listen up, guys. Listen.
It got
guys.
dirty.
I need y'all to listen to me. Jason Takes Manhattan is unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, a winter movie. It's a winter movie. The movie looks freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's wearing layers of clothes on. Everybody's wearing jackets. Because of where they're filming, it looks freezing. They're in New York. They filmed it in wintertime. Everybody is bundled up, covered up. Jensen DeGette has like 4 layers of clothes on. New York looks fucking freezing. It looks freezing.
So
the whole movie has a winter aesthetic. It is a winter Friday the 13th. I love watching Jason Takes Manhattan in December every year. Every year.
Hot and humid, and you know it.
I'm doing a poll. That's it.
So to me, it looks like a winter movie, but it's graduation. Graduation's in like the summer, or right before the summer starts, isn't it?
The onset of summer, early. It's like the end of, like between spring break and summer.
Yeah.
I'm doing a poll. We're going to settle this because I think Brandon is just so.
Now, The New Blood is most definitely a cold winter movie. That's what I think. Please, chat. Let him lose this poll too. Give me 3 in a row.
I already saw people saying they agree with me.
Did you? But Brian Curry says that makes no sense.
Who the hell is Brian Curry? I can't argue that.
Braden Curry.
I agree with Christian. Everyone is clearly freezing in the movie. They are.
Those 2 comments are the same dude.
January.
Those 3 comments are the same dude, though.
All right, hold on. Let me get this poll. Is Jason Takes a Manhattan a winter movie? If I lose, Brandon, I'm shutting the stream off, and everyone is banned and shadow banned on this show. I'm gonna.
So should I add this episode to the Planet Dirty playlist or not?
Yes, it was a secret PD.
Okay. All right, there we go.
What else we got?
We need to answer the psycho question. I'll go first.
I've been really wanting to show my cool horror movie stuff to the audience. Dude, please do it. And I'll shout out your channel when you do it. Quentin loves trains, planes, and automobiles and horror movies. Thank you so much, Quentin. Appreciate you, buddy.
Cody, you got to answer this question too.
Where are we at with the poll?
What question?
Oh, dude.
Somebody asked us our favorite psycho movies.
This is fucking bullshit.
Where's the poll? I can't see it.
We only got 31 people. We got 142 people. Vote. I need that vote. Please.
This is the most important vote.
This is the most important poll.
You guys in the chat all know that movie takes place in springtime.
All right,
Do not vote with Christian.
I'm going to absolutely berate my audience.
Vote with logic.
All of you guys in the chat are fucking stupid. They filmed it in January. They're wearing sweatshirts. They got They got fucking jackets on. It's
New York
freezing ass cold.
looks hot. There's a summer storm on the boat. That movie takes place in summertime, spring.
Wait a minute. When they're fucking canoeing in
This
the
manic
paddle
media
boat,
has the right
when they're
idea.
in the
Seems
paddle
human
boat,
to me.
when they're in the paddle boat, one of them that's got the compass, he's freezing his ass. He can't
That's
even
'cause-
move. He's got icicles coming
That's
out
because
his
they're at
nose.
sea. They're
He's
at
trying
sea.
to look at the compass like to see where they're going. He can't move.
He's all
he's
wet, and
frozen.
they're in the ocean. It's freezing cold.
People are fucking this channel. They're fucking with me. This is absolute bullshit.
Where is the poll? How do we see it?
You gotta you have to go to you have to pull it up on YouTube or on your phone, and you can see the poll. The chat is fucking with me. I need the yeses to go up. We're at 50 votes. 65% are saying no. This is absolute bullshit. I'm pissed off. I am absolutely pissed.
Okay, so to answer the other guy's question, I'm gonna go Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4, Psycho. That's what I'm gonna do. And the remake.
Hold on. You gotta repeat all that about the Psycho movies. Worst. Do the worst to best.
The worst to best. Okay, so the remake is my worst.
Oh, you're counting that?
Isn't that right? We're doing the whole saga,
I
right?
can't wait for Cody to come in clutch with that Vince Vaughn Psycho at number 2.
I was guess what? Guess what? I watched a lot in 1999.
All right, go ahead, Brandon.
All right, so we want to do least. So Psycho remake. Then I'm gonna go. What did I say? Psycho. So the original Psycho. So Psycho remake, original Psycho.
This is
Psycho,
insane.
Psycho 4, Psycho 3, Psycho 2.
This is absolutely insane. That's your list?
That's
And
my
you
list.
guys don't agree with me that it's a winter movie? Holy shit.
What is your list?
The right list. All right, I'm ending this poll. You guys are a bunch of jackasses. I hate everybody watching the show. Here's the right list. Psycho remake. Psycho 3. Psycho.
Wait, hold on, wait. Okay, from the least to best, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Psycho remake, then Psycho 3,
Yeah, right.
then Psycho 4, which is better than 3. Psycho 4 is in fact better than 3. Psycho 4 is a great prequel. It's one of the best prequels I've ever seen. Then Psycho, and then Psycho 2. Psycho 2 is the best Psycho movie of all time.
Put that poll up there again.
What are you talking about?
Do a new poll about the psycho hierarchy. I think they'll agree with me over.
Whose list is better, Brandon?
That's right. There you go.
Okay, I'll do it while Cody starts giving his. I'll do it, and if people vote for you, I'm done.
So I've only seen 1, 2 in the remake. So it would probably go. The worst one's probably the remake, and then the first one, and then the second one.
Cody knows what's up. See?
Let's see.
Oh, and Saturn video. I've not seen Doc of Chucky yet. I know that came out today. Was it good? There's been like no hype around it at all. I feel bad when it comes to Chucky stuff. It's just kind of falls flat. Like there's an army of people who love it, but it's just the masses are just want to talk about Jason and Freddy.
Has there been any official news yet regarding Chucky? Is he going to continue it in a movie form and continue the series, or is it like over? Is it just over?
So what Don Mancini earlier last year started writing a new movie because he wanted to keep the show and the movie he wanted to finish the story in the show, but then have a movie too, but have it all connected. But now that it was canceled, he might bring it in, but he hasn't really said. But he said that the characters we know will come back. But I was kind of hoping to keep the TV show people in the TV, and then we could go on with our life with the movie. Just
I
because
haven't seen the TV show. I haven't seen the TV show, but I feel like that's going to be really confusing because, like, if I go watch Cult and then the next movie, is that going to be confusing, or is he going to like fix it?
Probably, but knowing him, he'll make it make sense because you don't have to watch them all, but you still make sense. But like season 3 started off so freaking strong, kill story wise, and then they had the strike, so they took like I don't know 6 months off before they came back into the rest of the episodes, and you could tell that it was rushed, dude, because there's some really bad, and I mean absolutely bad CGI in this in like the final episode. Like the whole thing, like it gets a little weird, but there's some cool stuff. And like I said, they brought Brad Dourif back as Charles Lee Ray, and that was really cool to see him and Chucky on. Him and Chucky have a conversation together.
Right.
Yeah. And it takes place in the White House, but it's like not political at all, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't like push you each way or anything like that. So it's pretty cool.
I won the Psycho Ray.
You put it out there and then you ended it in like 1 minute. Okay.
We had 47 votes, and you got demolished. You got destroyed.
You rigged that whole vote. So that is a rigged election right there.
You got destroyed, dude.
That is a rigged election.
Jamie, I am still Justin. I've been wearing this since last Friday.
That Sonny the Vampire shirt's awesome, dude.
It is. Look at those teeth.
This is my Nosferatu. That's what I'm waiting for Christmas.
Dude, hell yeah. I can't wait for Brandon to see that movie in 3.5 years. Nosferatu.
Yeah, man. So you did this yourself, right? You did the cut. I remember you talking about how you did the you put the 1 and 2 together. That's yours, correct?
Yeah, from 2019, and it's finally on physical media for the first time ever.
That's crazy. It's going to be a VSU in a couple of years.
There you go. I wish.
Did you get a haircut too?
I did not. My hair's just not spiked up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yep.
Guys, this is... Yeah, that's really cool. How many... Is it one disc?
It's one disc.
Nice. Oh, dude, it's wrapped too?
Yeah, they're all shrink wrapped.
That's legit. It's factory sealed.
Yep.
No slip?
No slip.
No VHS release at Walmart?
Maybe with a 4K release.
Wait, Brennan, do you have a bundle that comes with
stickers,
two shot glasses, a Halloween Deluxe branded muffler, we come with a t-shirt.
If it doesn't come with a bib, I don't want it.
Oh yeah.
No, he's gonna send me one. He's gonna send me his daughter's used bib.
Let me ask y'all something. So have you guys lived in your area where you're from right now your whole life?
No, I'm originally from like Detroit area, and then I've lived here. I've lived in like Phoenix area for about 30 years.
Okay, perfect.
So basically almost my whole life.
So I want to ask you a question if you've ever experienced this. When I was growing up in New Orleans, there were certain words used for certain things. Mm-hmm. And when I came up here after Katrina, I noticed the culture and the way people talk, they used different words for the same thing. This is an interesting one. So down south, it wasn't like a my family thing. All my people did this. Down south, people called where you put your clothes in a small little room. They call them up here, they call them closets. Down south, my family, everybody around us, we called them lockers. Like, hey, go put your coat up in the locker.
Really?
For a closet where you put, which I do think that's weird, but I swear this is what threw me off. When I first moved up here, that just made me fucking laugh. When I first moved up here, people refer to boxers, panties, like all that stuff, tidy whities. They refer to them as underwear, which of course I've heard the word, but when I said, man, I gotta go. Like if we were hanging out with my buddies and I first started hanging out with people and like we were watching a scary movie and I was like, God damn, I gotta go change my drawers. They said, you're what? My drawers. They never heard the expression drawers.
Really?
Which I don't call them underwear. I just call them drawers. But
I call it underwear.
I call them drawers. What do you call them, Brandon?
I've heard
what's
drawers
that?
Before. I call them delicates.
Can't believe Brandon sold the rights to Sonny the Vampire to Blumhouse. Hopefully David Gordon Green doesn't mess up the trilogy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shamrock. And Nick Smith. Hey, Christian, I wanted to vote for Friday the 13th. I think it's more of a winter movie too, man. I wanted to say hi to Cody. We're not saying hi to Brandon since he doesn't think it's a winter movie. Brandon, the next thing you're going to say is that Halloween H2O is not a summer movie.
Well, it's on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It's a summer movie. It is. Halloween H2O is a full-fledged summer movie.
That lands on Halloween in October.
It got released in like middle of September.
So Christian encountered a chemical spill today at work, and he's all high from it. That's why he's saying all this nonsense.
To take off them drawers. I was looking at the comments on the pumpkin show the other day that we did, and everybody in the comments, one guy had a timestamp, and it said, "I was laughing so hard I had to pull my truck over to the side of the road." Like listening to the show we did. I was like, what? So I click on the timestamp, and as soon as you click the timestamp, it shows Brandon going, because Brandon does this thing with the hand where he brings it across like this. Brandon goes, and the thing about Jizz P. Will. And then Brandon goes, wait, what did I say? Oh. Thought he said tramp stamp right above the drawers.
So, Brandon, you getting in on this Taco Bell cup?
No, what is it? What's going on with it?
Yeah, why didn't you get that yet?
Got the 90s one right here.
Is that from Taco Bell itself?
Damn it!
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one I want the most.
Wow. Can you just go there and buy them, or do you have to get them as a drink?
Yeah. So, I mean, you can get it as you can pay for it. Just be like, I don't want anything in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a medium drink, so they charge you for a medium. But I think if you want a certain one, like they have like certain decade meals. So if you want, hey, I want the 80s meal, they'll give you the 80s meal with something, because it's like something from the menu from the 80s, and then they'll give you the cup or whatever not. But dude, I went into there yesterday, and the lady had no idea what I was talking about. I was like, can I get one of the decade cups? She's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, it's on the menu. And she like looked at the menu. She's like, the new green cheese burrito or whatever. I was like, no, that's part of the decades thing. Can I just get the cup? And she's like, we don't have that. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I look over, I was like, that guy's drinking out of a 90s cup. And she's like, oh, okay. And then I was like, and I asked her, I was like, what decades do you have? And she's all like, oh, that green cheese. I was like, oh my goodness. So then I finally asked, I was like, can I take a look at your cups? And she like she like showed me this. She's like, this is what our cups look like. I was like, I'll take that. I was like, I'll just, so I was like, I'll go. And I went to talk to them. And dude, I haven't been in a Taco Bell for a while. Taco Bells suck inside. They have like weird benches that you can like pick up and move around. It looks like they got their patio furniture from like a grocery store. It's bad. It doesn't look good.
Dude, I'll never forget. I went to this guy's house in high school. I didn't know him very well because this shit's too crazy for me to do. I wouldn't even do it. I went into his bedroom. I can't even remember the guy's name, to be honest with you. But he had this huge painting above his bed. This huge painting that above his bed. And I swore I'd seen it before. I was like, man, that looks so familiar. And I'm thinking of this to myself. And finally I was like, hey man, I can't help but shake the feeling about this painting you have above your bed. Like, what is that? I feel like I've seen it before. He goes, on Taco Bell, they had those big paintings on the walls and stuff. I was like, yeah. He goes, I took one. I was like, what? He straight up took
oh my goodness.
Just took the painting off the wall and just walked out with it. So somebody said something about this was a good thing. Winter is the season of horror films. Halloween is the beginning, not the end of spooky season. I agree, but I also think winter is the season for action films. Myself,
I do like me some action movies during this time of year.
Brandon, any thoughts?
Lord of the Rings trilogy is fantastic during Christmas, by the way.
Are you a fan of those movies? Like a big fan or like a casual fan?
Big fan of Lord of the Rings, semi-casual fan of The Hobbit. It's all right.
I like somebody got mad because I called it Lord of the Rings: The Twin Towers.
Oh God.
It was on the show when I was yelling at you. I was like, so are you telling me that in Lord of the Rings, The Twin Towers?
What is it called? Isn't it? Oh, is it called the Two Towers?
Two Towers.
Okay, I mean,
That's so fucked up. You know what's so fucked up? There's this trend going around. I don't know if anybody in the chat has seen it. Hold on, we got another one. Nick Smith with another $5 super chat. Am I possibly alone on liking Halloween Part 5? I really like it after Part 1 and 2.
I like Part 5.
Brandon's drunk.
Oh fuck!
Feedback.
Halloween 5 kicks fucking ass. The Myers house is the best it's ever been in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm not fucking around. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Brandon's favorite part about
It's the monster's
movie,
house.
Brandon's favorite part about the movie is when the cops show up and you hear that. If that doesn't happen in Sonny the Vampire, when the cop shows up.
Oh, I unplugged my microphone. I can't hear y'all. Now I can. There's not a person in this chat tonight that doesn't actually like Halloween 5.
Let's take a poll. Let's pull it up.
Cody, do you like Halloween 5?
Yeah, I love Halloween 5.
Excellent. What, are you being facetious?
No, I do. I like 4 is my favorite, but they go together.
Oh, I did a Q&A, not a poll.
Q&A.
Brandon, you're gonna love the way I asked this.
Let me go find it.
All right, guys, just dropped the poll.
Oh fuck. No.
What's the poll?
Can you
Is
see it?
Halloween 5 better than The Godfather?
If this wins, I swear to God. Oh, we're winning.
The answer is
winning!
no for that.
We're winning. Halloween 5 is leading at 52% with a 48% in the no category.
That's funny.
All right, Brandon. Strong words from Anthony Gonzalez. Halloween 5 is the worst in the franchise.
The worst in the franchise. Halloween's Ends fucking sucks, dude.
Dude, I love Halloween's Ends.
So do I.
Halloween in the two.
I wish it was called Halloween End.
Oh, we got another one from Shamrock. Thank you so much, Shamrock. Halloween 5 is more. What? Brandon, you don't even agree with this. Halloween 5 is more of a winter movie than Jason Takes.
Well, technically, Halloween is closer to winter than spring is, so I would have to agree.
Dude, this is bullshit. Cody already agreed with me.
That wasn't Cody, that was Justin.
Cody agreed with Cody agreed with me that Jason Takes. Let's see where we're at with the poll. We're gonna end the poll. Halloween 5 is in fact better at The Godfather with 50 votes.
Dude, Reactaholic's comment would be a great t-shirt. I feel like people sleep. Just in big, bold orange letters.
Brandon, it's gonna be so funny when I finally drop that video I did with you going over foreign Living Dead releases, and we're talking about how excited we are for the release of the Boo Buckets in the beginning.
What video?
Exactly. Like a month ago or so, I messaged you, and I was like, "Hey, man, I want to like all those physical media." I said, "All that physical media stuff you bought, you're doing videos on. Do one with me and just show all of it in a video on my channel."
Oh, that's right.
We
Holy
filmed that.
fuck. That video's not out yet?
It's not out yet, and it's so funny because like I was like just going through my videos, what I haven't posted yet, and figuring out what's going to post today. And I saw it, and I was going on my walk, and I pulled it up, and the beginning is us talking about you importing United Kingdom Halloween McDonald's buckets.
Thanks. That was before they even announced them.
That was, yes. And we're just like dying laughing for like 20 minutes, and finally I was like, I guess we need to start looking at the movies. So people are gonna love that when I finally post it.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
I forgot all about that video.
Did you guys see that Jamie Lee Barnes said never say never about returning to the Halloween franchise?
Yeah,
I don't think I don't think she'll ever come back.
I don't
Like,
want her to come back.
I think she's done, and I think the audience is done.
I think she's
We'll see her in 20 years.
exactly Halloween H60. I sleep during Halloween 5 movie Misfits. That is just disrespectful to Anthony Othan and Gerard II. Okay, Saturn Video is pushing his luck tonight. A lot of movies are better than Godfather 3. I've never understood the hate for Godfather 3, and I am going to use that term. I've never understood the hate. Godfather 3 Coda is a masterpiece.
Coda is good. The regular cut's good. I understand the hate. I just don't subscribe to it. I think it's a good movie.
You don't like and subscribe to the hate?
Yeah.
He blocks the hate.
Can I be honest with you, Brandon? This is a shoot. I don't think Godfather 2 is better than Godfather.
No, Godfather 1 is way better than 2.
When did that become a thing, Cody? When did Godfather 2 become like, oh, Godfather 2 is the best? I think it's a little long.
It's a
And
trend.
I think Marlon Brando is the Godfather.
Mhm.
And if you disagree, there's the door.
Part 2 is a masterpiece, dude.
Yeah. I didn't watch the Godfather movies until like maybe like early 2000s. And in my mind, I thought Marlon Brando was like the main character in all of them. He was the Godfather. Then when you watch it, and he's gone. I was like, oh wow. I mean, he still shows up, but I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Like when I grew up, I was watching. Do you remember the spoof movie Mafia, where it made fun of the Godfather? Do you guys ever see that movie? Like in the
No, I haven't.
mid-90s? Oh, it's really funny. It's called Mafia, and it's making fun of all the mobster movies that came before. But it's pretty good. But yeah, I have to rewatch them because I thought they were boring when I saw them. But I was forced to watch them. But I think I'd like them more now. But I remember the second one being better.
Godfather 2 being better?
Yeah.
See, I can't, dude. I'm going to say this, Cody. Marlon Brando is and always will be a better actor than Robert De Niro. All day long. Robert De Niro is a good actor. Are you going to tell me Robert De Niro is better than Al Pacino? Are you going to sit here, look me in my optical stems?
I didn't say Al Pacino. I said
I understand
Marlon
that.
Brando.
I understand that, but De Niro's that's his movie, right?
Dude,
too.
Marlon Brando couldn't remember lines for the longest time.
Yes,
Like he would just like read them off of people's head.
Yeah, but he was so Marlon Brando was so ahead of his time as an actor. You watch all those movies he did in his heyday in like the 50s. Everybody on screen is stage acting. They didn't know how to translate subtlety to film. Brandon, back me on this. Brando was so much better than everybody he's considered the greatest actor of all time. Marlon Brando is 10 times the actor De Niro is. 10 times. 10. It's not even close.
Did you guys see the new photos of what's his face's Marlon Brando in the upcoming biopic?
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane. He looks pretty good in the costume.
Cody hates Billy Zane. I like Billy Zane.
Oh, he doesn't. I think the guy, the dude. Did you guys watch the Offer TV show? It was a great fucking TV show. It was about the making of The Godfather. It came out last year.
Oh no, I wanted to see that.
I loved it. But the guy in there,
Opera?
It's called The Offer.
Oh, The Offer. I said opera.
And the guy in that show did a fantastic bang-up job as Brando. It's the guy from, I think he's in Grey's Anatomy. I forgot what the actor's name is, but he did fantastic. I don't think Billy Zane will match what he did, but it was pretty fucking good. I would definitely check out. Christian, if you like the Godfather movies too, The Offer is a great fucking show. It's one season.
Can I ask you a question that's kind of in the same vein of this? Noted. First of all, noted. First of all, I'm about to have my yearly watch of The Irishman soon.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's
I watch that
that's
once
the
a year.
perfect November movie. I watch that every November almost, like
I
near
agree.
Thanksgiving.
I agree.
Just FYI.
Marlon Brando's great.
And listen,
in that.
have you seen? Listen, Cody. Listen, be careful. You've seen that movie, right, Cody?
I have not seen it
Irishman.
Yet, no.
Damn.
I want you to watch The Irish. First off, Cody, let me tell you something. I am obsessed with the lore about the Union guy. His name's slipping me. I need to watch the movie again. Stallone did a great movie about it. What's the Union guy's name? John. What's the Union guy's name? In real life, the guy that went missing for that created the Fist organization. Somebody in the chat. I've read books on the guy. What the hell is his name? Johnny Hoffa. Johnny Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa. I'm sorry, Jimmy Hoffa. So Stallone did a movie. You got to watch this movie, Cody.
Fist? I've seen Fist.
Okay, you've seen Fist. He's plays Jimmy Hoffa in that movie. It's a great movie. Pacino plays Jimmy Hoffa in The Irishman. The movie stars De Niro, as my uncle calls him, Robert De Niro. Pacino is Jimmy Hoffa. Is the best. Brandon, back me on this. There's this. I'll tell you what the second best performance. De Niro's good. I'm not hating on De Niro. Okay, I like De Niro. I really do. But Pacino absolutely fucking steals The Irishman. Second best performance in the movie. The master of subtlety in this movie. The master of subtlety. The great Joe Pesci slaughters The Irishman.
Hey, also, Christian, he's in one small scene, but I swear to God, the scene he's in is so fucking intense. It's real, and like he is scary. Is Harvey Keitel's sit down with Robert De Niro? Where he was like,
"Holy shit!"
By Juma, like that's a freaky fucking scene. I'm like, dude, he's fucked.
Dude,
like,
Cody,
he's intense as fuck in that scene.
I said this out loud. When I first was talking to Brandon about this, thinking he was going to run me out of the building. He agreed. The Irishman is at least, it's my favorite, but I think in a grand scope, The Irishman is at least top 5 Martin Scorsese films of all time.
I think it's Cape Fear. Yeah, my favorite is Cape Fear.
Cape Fear is fantastic. Love that movie. Awesome early 90s timepiece. The Irishman is with I am the most impatient person in the world. I don't like waiting for anything. I wish that movie just when I watch it, I hope it never ends.
Yeah.
It is
same.
that good. Please watch
I think The Irishman is not
so
just top
good.
5 Scorsese, it's top 5 mob movies.
It's like 4 hours though, right? I think that's why. Like I wanted to see it in theaters, and then it was only playing for like a week or so, and then I missed it. And I was like, man, I can't see myself watching Netflix for 4 hours.
Well, the Criterion DVD or the Blu-ray we have.
Oh, is there a Criterion?
There is a Criterion Blu-ray. It looks fantastic. It's a 4K scan and everything, and it's got great special features. Dude, you have to watch it. It is so goddamn good. But they do that de-aging thing for some of the movie. It's good enough. I'll tell you what, it's good enough to where it doesn't distract you, but it doesn't get close enough because we know what young De Niro looks like. So it's close, but luckily it's not that bad. Joe looked really good with the de-aging because his body weight and everything's practically the same.
Do you ever see Joe Pesci's rap video?
Yeah.
He's like in prison rapping. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
I can't tell if it's cringe because it's like intentionally cringe. I think.
I don't
right?
know.
Like I don't think he was being sincere.
I think he has a whole CD though.
Right, but like, is it him as a joke, or is he in on the joke? Because he released it when Casino came out, I think, right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Yeah. The Irishman. Oh shit, 50% off, Cody. You need to get it.
Go, Cody.
Okay. Yeah, I only have one Criterion in my collection.
Dude, I'm gonna open up a can of worms with this discussion, but I'm gonna bring it up. And before I say this, I am willing to admit, as a collector, I have made horrible mistakes. We all know what I'm talking about. There are things I can't help myself with where I really fall in love with stuff, and I will collect multiple copies of movies. I bought a $100 and some package of Although I don't think anybody would disagree that this TerraVision package with Return of the Living Dead 2, I don't know if you saw part of the stream.
I
Cody.
did. Yeah, I was watching it. Yeah.
Fucking, are you kidding me? Those
Dude.
old Pizza Hut looking glasses. Like, look at this. Cody.
Well, when you said that, like, the 2 shirts are like $70 altogether. Like, this
Yeah.
is way better than what Scream Factory offers you.
Yeah.
And
I mean, amazing. So
Amazing.
that's why I had no problem paying $80 for Rumpelstiltskin.
So, yeah, and it was a great bundle. You got to look at all stuff.
Mhm.
So here's what I want to open up this can of worms with the chat. And I don't even know if I don't even know if Brandon can comment much on this or not, but I don't understand people that buy their like hardcore, because I'm not a hardcore collector for any label. I get this, I get that, right? I get a lot of different stuff, but I see people that like literally just get everything Criterion puts out.
Yeah.
And dude,
Those are expensive.
I have not only that, I literally haven't heard of any of these goddamn indie movies.
I know.
And
that's how I
there's
feel.
no way that they're all really good or just enjoyable to watch. A lot of them are artsy movies that are probably experiments.
Yeah.
But I don't get the Criterion obsession. If I buy a Criterion movie, Brandon, 90% of the time, probably 95% of the time, I've at least heard of the movie and or have seen it before. Like, for instance, No Country for Old Men's coming out. Everybody, I did a short or something where I said, guys, this is coming out. I did a physical media video, and I said, I haven't seen this movie, which I know is pretty asinine of me. I've not seen it, but I know it's legendary. Everybody says it's one of the best movies of the decade. So I'm going to get that.
You haven't seen that movie?
But like, no, I haven't.
What
I've
the
seen
fuck?
I
haven't
know,
seen it
I
either.
know, I know.
What the fuck?
But my point is this, Brandon. I'll see people pick up, 3 Silver Moons Under the Starlight in West Virginia's Palm Springs Resort. Like, that's the name of the movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that about?
Yeah.
And, it's just like $49.99. So the Criterion, that's the one label. I was having a conversation with somebody this earlier today, but I don't understand the Criterion obsession from people, or not a session, but just like the devoutness to that label. I'm not judging it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it.
There's one thing I don't understand either is their artwork. Like, it looks like a kindergarten in there, like, drew the covers with crayons for a lot of these, and people are like, this is great art. I don't get it. The only Criterion that I have is the Menace to Society, and that's really that's kind of pushing it for Criterion. I'm kind of surprised that Criterion put that one out. But that's the only one that I have in the collection. But there are movies that I do want, like they have Thelma and Louise. I'd like to get The Irishman. Now that I know about it. But yeah, like I'm sure if I actually looked at the Criterion section, there'd be a bunch I want, but then I'd look at the price and be like, I don't want it that much.
So check this out, Cody. Yeah, there's The Irishman. Brandon, it's like one of my favorite. Every time I look at my movie shelf in the living room, I always stop and look at my Irishman.
But you know what but you know what
really quick,
a little kid just made the cover for some of them.
That one's not bad.
That's a cool one. Yeah,
I can't Saturn. Let me know if you're being. I'm sure I'm having like a serious discussion about this. I don't know if you're joking or if you say they literally just put out mash. There's no way that everything they put out is a mash. That's impossible. There's literally no way. So you are joking, right? My point is they do put out good stuff. Here's 2 movies I got a DVD. I got this at my rental store. They had this. It's a movie called Marriage Story. Dude, so good.
That's a Netflix movie, isn't it?
It is a Netflix movie. This is a DVD release I got from my video store. You can see the label, label thing in there. This movie is about a couple getting divorced and just like how unfair it was for the husband, like, and how shitty the hand he was that got dealt. But I don't think it was trying to say, like it's divorce is always negative for the husband, but it was definitely through Adam Driver's perspective, 90%. And not that it was easy for what's her face? She was good in it. She's always good. What's the actress's name? Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What's her face? But like,
I can't think of her name.
Poor Adam was screwed all the way of everything he had to do. But it's a great movie, and he has a monologue in here when he just loses it, and it's incredible. And then there's this. I haven't even watched this yet because I literally lost this in a pile of shit. This movie, Cody, is fucking so good. It's called Mother. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my God, this is like such a good 90s movie. Albert Brooks and Debbie Reynolds. He's a writer that moves back home with his mom to rekindle something about writing this, I think, next book he's doing. I saw this on Netflix. Yeah, it's from like 1995. I saw this on Netflix in like 2011 just because I was like, I couldn't figure out what to watch. So I was like, F it. I'm throwing Mother. And I couldn't believe how much I loved this movie.
Is it a comedy?
I fucking loved it. It's a slight comedy. It's I don't even know exactly what you call it. It's not a coming of age movie, but it has the same effect.
Yeah,
of like a relationship with his mom. Oh my God, it's so good.
So you ever seen The Muse with Albert Brooks?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is it kind of like that? Because I love that.
Kind
movie.
of. Yeah. Dude, this is like, I would call this a masterpiece. I would. So I love this movie. The problem with Criterion, man, is like, back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean like the 90s, they put out all the stuff that like the labels that we're collecting now put out. Like I have 2 releases that are like legendary releases from Criterion. Halloween, the 1994 Criterion, where you first got to hear Deborah Hill's commentary, and they had the Roger Ebert reaction to the movie and stuff on there. And then they put out RoboCop, and they had like literally the best release of RoboCop humanly possible.
And they did The Rock as well back in the day, didn't they?
So that's when they put out, like, that's when Criterion put out movies we knew about.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the stuff they put out now, like I see it, I'm just like, what the hell is this?
Mm-hmm. But then there's a bunch of people who are so excited about it. I'm like, I don't know where I missed that one at.
Yeah, and I've missed the boat so much. Now, David Lynch stuff I'll get from Criterion. And I need to pick up that movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas from him. I never picked that up.
I want to get Thelma and Louise.
Great movie.
Guys, is there a sale going on right now for Criterion?
Well, I think November has, like, it's the Criterion sale. Man, they always have a sale when I can't. Because right now I'm saving up for like Christmas for other people. So it's like, man, it's a bad time to be buying buying things for myself.
Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. Thank you, Jamie. I literally can't think of names when I get in front of a camera. You guys should see my unedited videos. It's me stopping, looking up a name because I was like, is that her last name or am I psyching myself out?
Dude, you guys are going to love No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
I can't.
When you watch that movie, please like put down the phone and watch it in a dark room. You're going to fucking love it.
I don't want to. Here's the thing. I don't want to know anything about it, but just give me a yes or no on this. Is the daddy from the Menendez Brothers Monster Show? Is that him? In No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, Javier. Yeah, it's
Javier Bardem.
Yeah, it's him.
Okay, because he was so good in that Menendez Brothers show. Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
Let me see when it comes out.
What?
Have you not seen Fear and Loathing either, Christian?
No.
Damn.
Dude, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just one of those weird things where I've seen a lot of shit, but for some reason there are movies that are considered great movies that like it just slipped right past me.
Yeah, man, there are a bunch of movies I haven't seen The Big Lebowski.
I think that movie's really overrated.
Is it? Okay, like
it's not bad. It's just I don't understand the huge mass appeal.
And I've never seen Natural Born Killers.
It comes out December 10th. Natural Born Killers is good, but it is not it's not as good as people say.
No, it's not.
Like,
it's more of a fad.
Like because Tarantino wrote that movie, and it's good. But if anybody tries to tell me that Natural Born Killers is better than the movie with Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette,
True Romance,
Romance, like I'm leaving the chat.
True Romance is a fucking masterpiece.
I think True Romance may be the best thing Tarantino's ever been involved in some capacity, which means right. True Romance is literally like a perfect movie to me. Hot take, Uncut Gems isn't a good movie. I fucking loved Uncut Gems.
Did
I
it
saw
get
it a couple months ago? It was good.
Dude, I saw it in theaters, and I was like, I had anxiety. I was like freaking out. I was like, this movie needs to end.
Dude,
In a good way, though.
I loved Kevin Garnett in that movie. He was one of my favorite ball players as a kid because he was crazy. I have the Fast Times from Ridgemont High Criterion. That's a movie that like I've heard of. Let's see if Saturn Video responded to me.
You've never seen Fast Time at Ridgemont High?
I have. I'm saying I own. I'm saying I own
okay.
More or less, they go for highly acclaimed, award-winning, and art house films across the entire lifespan of film. I have titles.
Well, Saturn Video.
See, Saturn Video. You answered my question, but you didn't answer my question. You obviously have a collection of Criterion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You had to have bought in stuff from them that's either art house or award-winning that you watched and said to yourself, "Holy shit! I can't believe that they put this out." Tell me I'm wrong. There has to be.
You know what I want Criterion to do, and I think it would be a good fit for them, but it'd be so off kilter, is Freddy Got Fingered. I know it doesn't sound like a movie they would do.
Not in the slightest.
But
it sounds like Vinegar Syndrome.
But if they released it, I feel like it would just fit somehow. I don't know why.
Dude, speaking of Vinegar Syndrome,
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Daddy, would you like some sausages?
I'm the
You got a LeBaron? Freddy got a LeBaron? Yeah, we want him out of the house.
So
Dude,
I
my
just
jam when it came out.
I watched this right when I got it, Cody. I loved it. Overboard.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
You know, it's funny. I did a short on this because me and Sydney were watching this, and Sydney goes, "Wow, this would be an amazing horror movie." I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, think if you got amnesia and then you tricked the doctor to thinking like that was actually your wife, and you brought this woman home." But I loved it. It was good. And then
it's probably creepy. It's probably a movie they can't make now, even though they did a remake. And I actually like the remake. I know that's
they did a remake of Overboard.
Yeah, with Anna Faris, and there's this Hispanic actor he's hilarious in everything. I can't remember what his name is, but I liked it.
I haven't seen this since I was a kid. I am gonna do a video about this soon.
No, Drop Dead Fred. Yeah,
love that movie.
Brandon, does this come out on 4K?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have a Blu-ray of it?
It
Maybe
because is there a 4K in there?
No, it's a Blu-ray. Maybe I just got this because it was cheap, and I don't know, dude. There's a lot of stuff.
I'm pretty sure it was a 4K.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff where I want to own it from these companies, and if I know that,
I just got mine, and it's regular. I don't think there is a 4K.
Okay,
you guys don't have the slip on it because I have the one with the slip.
No,
I got this on Amazon. I got this on Amazon for $19.99.
Man,
it was sold out on the website. The slip.
Man,
I wanted that slip. I don't like slips, but I wanted that slip.
I'm so ready to watch. People have me psyched for No Country for Old Men.
You're gonna watch it and you're gonna be like, "This sucks."
Dude,
no, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I'm not gonna say that, because I'm lying a little bit. I've seen literally a small, tiny portion of the movie, and all I remember, first of all, if anybody's seen the movie The Sacrament, which is still my favorite Ty West movie, and I always get shit for that, and I can't help it. Like, I love found footage. I love that movie. The guy who plays Jim Jones in The Sacrament,
the gas station
he's working the gas station, and the Menendez daddy comes in there and just has the most painfully
daddy.
He has the most painfully awkward, intense conversation with this guy for just a minute, where you think literally a bomb's about to go off. He's about to shoot him in the head, grape him, kill him. You don't know what's going to happen. It's so uncomfortable. And then that's all I've seen.
Yeah, he like walks into a shop, right? You said
it's like a little country store, like you see in the beginning of Texas Chainsaw 2022.
Yeah, that's all I've seen too. But and then it cuts off right there. I haven't seen. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. But I still gotta watch Long Legs.
You do.
Dude, don't sleep on Fear and Loathing either. Like, that's a fucking master. Have you not seen it too, Cody?
I've only seen everything that Christian's seen.
Fear and Loathing. I didn't realize I was so far back on the chat. Let me go all the way down so I can see if people are talking about Dazed and Confused. Yes, I fucking love that movie. I have that from Criterion. Like, I need to do a video about my Criterion collection and show it. And if I do my video, people like Criterion people, they're gonna roll their eyes so big because every movie from my collection, Cody, is movies people have heard of. Like, that's it. It's Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Dazed and Confused, David Lynch movies. So I got I've got Elephant Man and Eraserhead, and
They're like, "Where's
Lost
Pepper in the
Highway.
Wind at?"
Yeah, where's Pepper in the Wind on the third? Where is Haunting Imaginations from Third Story Windows? Like, like shit
Yeah.
like that. Oh, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Dude, there is a movie I wanted to get from Criterion too. It's with the guy from Meteor Man. It's like him. It's like he kind of plays himself in Hollywood. It's like a late '80s movie. I can't think of what it's called, but it looked pretty good.
Fuck. I don't know. I can't. I don't.
And like I said, if I went and looked at the Criterion section, there'd probably be 10 movies I'd want to get.
Matt Mead just says loathing. So guys, I got so far back on the chat. Is there a sale going on right now, or is that next month?
I think it's all November. They have a sale. They have like one in November and then one in the summer, right?
I don't know. Is it a Criterion sale? Is it a Barnes and Noble sale?
It's a Criterion sale. I don't know actually. Actually, don't. Here I am. I don't have any Criterions, and I'm trying to say what they have going on.
Right,
I have no idea.
I'm all the way down in the chat, so guys, let me know what y'all think. Get the Arrow video, Fear and Loathing.
Aerials
in the sky.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Good. I'm going to mute Cody because I don't think he muted himself in case he's making sounds out there. July and November, they have their sale. Well, hold on. It's a Barnes and Noble Criterion sale.
Oh, 50% off. Wow.
Yeah, but Brandon, you know what that really means? That's the Hobby Lobby 50% off, where you're actually paying what it's worth, right? Like it's all marked up high. But
Right.
So when you get a $59.99 4K at 50% off, you're actually paying MSRP for it. I swear that's how Hobby Lobby is so successful, man. They trick you into making you think everything is on a flash sale, when in actuality, you're actually paying what it should just be listed at.
Yeah. They got some good shit though.
Dude, I have a Hobby Lobby right by my house. I go to it all the time.
It kicks ass, man.
It smells weird in there, though. It smells like potpourri.
Potpourri and like weird burned plastic.
All right. I'll have to check. I'll have to go to Barnes and Noble website.
Dude, I'm envious that you guys are going to watch No Country for Old Men with fresh eyes, having never seen it before. Like, I want that experience again. Fuck. I'm telling you, do not watch that movie alone in a dark room. Put your phone away across the room. Like, don't ruin that experience. It is so good. And don't watch it tired, because you got to pay attention.
So here it is right here. My Drop Dead Fred.
Oh, is that the slip?
Yeah, that's a slip.
Wow.
So
it is Blu-ray. It is just a Blu-ray. I don't know why I was thinking it was.
Oh, wait up. How have we not talked about this? The best announcement of the day. Let me get this real quick. Did you read any more articles about Cameron Hooker? Quentin, thank you so much for doing. I got to be honest, buddy. I have no idea what you're talking about. You'll have to let me know. I don't know who Cameron Hooker is.
I mean, I can tell you a lot about hookers, but not Cameron Hooker.
Right. All right. So, Cody, people were saying it's only a Barnes and Noble sale.
Oh, okay.
Right now for Vinegar Syndrome, but apparently Amazon will price match. Here we go. He brings it up right here. Congo VSU. I already pre-ordered it. I couldn't help because I'm thinking this one will sell out.
I'm
That's
excited for Congo.
Yeah, I'm super. I texted Wes earlier from Dead Pit, and I was like, Congo. And he's like, nobody likes that movie until now. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Congo was like a big deal. Yeah. Congo was huge. It had Taco Bell toys.
Yeah, it was a follow. Well, yeah. Well, I remember having action figures from like KB's then.
Oh yeah, it was a huge deal, man.
It was supposed to be the follow up to, because it was Crichton, the same writer of Jurassic Park.
It was gonna be, dude. It was gonna be the next big thing. Mm-hmm. That was the era where they could do colossal failures. Now everything is so screen tested, and so nowadays they'll make movies that don't, they don't show up well, and so they just effing, like cancel it. Like, I'll be honest with you, I want to see Catwoman with Brendan Fraser. Like, I want to see that movie.
Yeah,
They completely
Batwoman,
just.
yeah.
It probably would have been a colossal flop or a colossal failure. I want to see those movies. If you tell me we just put, like, if you tell me we just put in 250 million on this project and the screen, like the test audiences absolutely hated it, I will be the first person at the theater. That's how I am.
Well, did you hear what they did with the new Looney Tunes movie with like John Cena and all that? It tested really well, and it was supposed to be really good. It was like the coyote was on trial for like trying to kill. Yeah, and I guess it got like people were really liking it, but they're not going to release it. They want to write it off in taxes.
Why?
I don't know.
God, that's so ridiculous.
But Congo, I'm excited for Congo.
I am too. Congo fast food toys.
I remember having like the monkey. He had like his hair sticking up. It was like white hair. You remember that?
I do.
I don't remember them having. Yeah, something like I see. I remember those action figures.
Dude, those
They're
action
so
figures are
freaky
bad.
looking, man.
Kenner toys, Brandon.
The best.
Dude, you got Tim Curry in there. You got Ernie Hudson.
Don't get me started on the cat. Oh, actually, Ernie Hudson said that's like his favorite role of all time. He said he wished he didn't waste that role on Congo, though. He did say that. No, it was a colossal flop, but like, I don't care. I loved it.
Dude, it was in the $5 bin forever.
Do you remember though when like
Walmart.
they're having that scene where they got the monkeys with the lasers and the lava, and monkeys are just dying left and right, getting burnt by lava? Dude, that is amazing.
Yeah, man, and the one monkey that's like the animatronics, that's so cool. I miss those. I miss those gorillas that were animatronics. Now they're all CGI'd.
CGI monkeys. It may not, maybe not, but I think it'll definitely sell really well. I don't even know if Navy SEAL sold out.
I still haven't gotten Navy. Dude, I haven't gotten anything from them this year.
I ended up really liking Navy SEALs. It was like a.
I want to get Southern Comfort too.
Dude, that movie was incredible.
Wasn't?
Oh man, yeah.
Mighty Joe Young.
Repo the Genetic Opera. You know what? I'll never forget when Paris Hilton went on David Letterman when she said she was doing that movie. Like, the audience laughed at her, and I was like, man, that ain't cool. Repo the Genetic Opera. That is like a real underground hidden gem. That was made by the Saw people.
Yeah, dude, she would kill, and I mean kill at a convention, man. She would have a line going out the door.
Absolutely. She's been around long enough to where like she's cool again. People don't want to make fun of her anymore.
Yeah.
Have y'all? So what's up? Is Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan actually doing a new Freaky Friday?
Yeah, man, it's going to theaters too. I'm excited.
I'll be honest with you.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be fucking terrible.
You're gonna be terrible.
I haven't seen the first one.
What?
No.
Oh my goodness. I look like the Crypt Keeper. Classic one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it a lot, man. I saw it in theaters.
I love Freaky Friday.
So do I. That's why I'm all about this second one.
I got Imprints Blair Witch Way, the second sight, the definitive version, but I really wanted the Book of Shadows.
Man, so everybody talks about like Freaky Friday and like Parent Trap, but does anybody remember the Olsen twins movie, It Takes Two? That was
jam. Great movie.
Yeah,
great movie.
That was my jam. Steve Guttenberg and Kirstie Alley.
I don't think
that scene with the orphans at that like the house in New York was so freaky and traumatizing.
Yeah,
they collect kids.
Yeah,
like, Jesus.
I don't know.
Christ.
I don't know.
Sloppy Joes.
Yeah,
I don't know if people remember how popular the Olsen twins were. Like, just for reference, guys, not only did they have a bunch of movies, but like I'm pretty sure I had like 3 Game Boy games of like Olsen twins games when I was a kid.
Dude, they were millionaires before they were like 10, man. They were popping everywhere. Yeah, I remember my friend had like a younger sister, and she had like VHSs that were like 30 VHSs. Like they must have released one a month for the whole year of the 90s.
Like, check this out, Brandon. This is nuts.
I keep hearing like a song in the background. Like, is it
Me
like
too.
somebody? It's like a
feel like-
ringer or something. It's like.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's let me see if you can see it. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. I have a Nightmare on Elm Street on the Nintendo.
And that's what. Oh, okay. But it sounds like a Black Eyed Peas song or something.
Let's get it. Like, look at this, just for reference. Like, this is wild. Ashley, Mary-Kate and Ashley. This is for PlayStation.
Dude, that's crazy.
Magical Mystery Mall. Then for GameCube, Mary-Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16 License to Drive.
Didn't
The
you guys
New
have
Adventures
Olsen
of
Twins PlayStation game. No, okay, maybe it was Dave.
The New Adventures of
Dave?
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, I never played any of the games.
This
But I
is
did-
wild.
I
They
did
got
like
a
them a lot.
PlayStation 2 Sweet 16 game.
Dang.
Brandon, Mary-Kate and Ashley's Pocket Planner for Game
the hell
Boy
does that
Color.
mean?
Ugh.
Oh my god. What else did they have? Mary-Kate and Ashley's Crush Course. It's like a Tiger Electronics game or something.
Yeah, sometimes I see like it's like them singing about pizza. Have you ever seen that on like on Instagram? It pops up sometimes, but them putting random stuff on pizza. It's from one of their VHSs, I'm sure.
Is this the twins now? I guess it is.
Yeah.
What are they up to?
They just own a fashion line. I guess it does really well. But they retired from acting.
Like, I have no idea what they sound like, what they
Yeah.
like.
It's been a while.
I'll be honest, like, I was really bummed when they didn't come back for Fuller House,
Same here.
you know.
But like they didn't need to, so I guess they're just like, like put yourself in their position. They're like, why people are just going to say stuff about the way we look or this or that, who's going to play who. It's not like they can switch them out anymore because you can tell the different, or you can tell they're two different people now. Back when they were kids, you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I could never tell, even till this day, watching the show. Like,
Mhm.
I could never tell.
And then like when they were like I knew which one was which, and like It Takes Two, because Mary Kate always wore the backwards hat, and she was the more tomboy one. I had a huge crush on them during that movie. So.
You know who I always had the biggest crush on? It wasn't. I mean, I love Kelly Kapowski, but man, I was always a Jessie guy.
Jesse Spano, Elizabeth Berkley. Yeah, man.
Let's see what she looks like today.
She's still pretty, man.
Oh wow, she looks wow. Holy shit.
And I'm glad that she's coming around to liking not striptease, but what's the one that she was in? Showgirls, because man, like she went in hiding after that movie came out, man. People like wanted to kill, like it was bad.
Dude,
but now she understands that people actually really like the movie. She goes to showings of it.
Well, yeah, and like Kyle MacLachlan's in that too. And like he has such this cult fan. He's one of those actors that has like a dedicated fan. People love him. Like mostly from Twin Peaks, but like he was in a lot of those just weird movies. And that's good. Yeah, I love Elizabeth Berkley. I was always an Elizabeth Berkley guy. Although Tiffany Amber Thiessen she's still hot too.
Yeah, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, yeah.
Thiessen, excuse me. Oh, here's the three of them just recently.
Yeah,
we gotta agree. Mario Lopez is not aging. Mario Lopez looks exactly the same since like the year 2002.
Who else sits in chairs like AC Slater? Sometimes I do it like once a year just to be like AC Slater. Flip the chair backwards and sit down on it.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys watch the revival of Saved by the Bell?
What do you mean the revival? I saw Saved by the Bell of college years. I have it on DVD.
Yeah,
video.
so in like 2001 and 2021, 2022, they had like 2 seasons where they all came back. I rooted for it, but it was canceled. It was on Peacock. Thanks, Christian. I was just talking to you. It's fine.
He does that.
I know.
The nerdy guy though, he didn't come back for it, right? What's his name?
No, because he like wrote a book and kind of dissed them all. And then so when they did the revival, they didn't.
And then he died, right?
Yeah, he passed away. College years, yeah. I've got the locker set.
For the college years?
No, for the whole thing. It comes with that and the 2 movies. Hawaii wedding.
God, man, I gotta watch this soon.
Yeah. But yeah, like so like the reason why like I guess Screech was like 3 years younger than everyone. So it's like, you know, he was like 12 and they were like, you know, 15, 16, so they didn't really hang out with him. So they say. So they didn't really get along with him very much. But yeah, he came out with like an autobiography and just like tore them all to shreds.
I know. I gotta read it.
Stories. Yeah,
I gotta read it, even if it's not true.
I know.
Did it come out that a lot of the stuff wasn't true?
It wasn't true. No, and they even made a movie off of his book. It was for like like Lifetime movie or something.
Oh, that means nobody optioned it if it got to Lifetime.
But yeah, that's why he was never back for the revival. But he passed away between season 1 and season 2, and they mentioned him in the second season.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
This is a question for you, Cody, because only hardcore fans would remember this. Did you watch Good Morning Miss Bliss?
I did. Well, that's the first season of Saved by the Bell, and then it went through some changes between that season, and then it came back as Saved by the Bell. And it had the girl from Freaky Friday in it.
Right. Showgirls and Magic Mike show win. I saw Magic Mike for Kevin Nash.
Dude, I actually like Magic Mike. It's more of a movie for guys than it is for girls. It's just guys living a rock star lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Magic Mike 2 was my jam. I haven't seen the third one.
They made a third one?
Yeah, with Selma Hayek, which I'm surprised I haven't watched it because it's Selma Hayek. But yeah.
Anyone ever met Robert Allen? I'm meeting a week from Sunday. Grab the Trick or Treat Studios. Love to get signed. I haven't met him. I have his autograph. I have his autograph a couple times.
Yeah, I've met him twice.
It's gotta be awesome.
It's a long. He'll talk to you, man. I went with my sister, and my sister it's like him on The Simpsons, and he told us a long story about The Simpsons and going to like some rap party and stuff like that. So he was super nice.
I noticed that he's kind of like that old grandpa when you meet him. Like when you walk up to him and if he'll see you. Like I can imagine if you walk to him, US Apple. I remember Rhonda Shear came to me and we talked about poker for 3 hours on the set. Like
yeah,
dude.
His prices are insane though, dude. Like I hate. So he's like $120, I think. And then if you want, and this was like a year ago.
He's a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
Mentions a lot.
Yeah, but he always has a long line. But man, like I hate people who charge for quotes. And then if it's more than 4 words, it's double. It's like, dude, it's insane. And I don't like that. He has a weird pricing.
Speaking of Salma, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Dude, Selma Hayek is so gross. I'm kidding.
My man needs to watch some Predator. I love Predator.
I'm a big fan of Predator too.
Have you guys ever watched Jesse Ventura interviews?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the way he talks?
Yeah.
It's so funny. He was doing.
So with this girl, I can't even do it.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best impression. So, Cody, do you know the story about how Jesse was going to form a union and Hulk Hogan ratted him out to Vince?
Okay, yeah. I know him and Hogan hate each other.
So, there's this funny clip on this interview with Chris Van Vliet. I'm sure a lot of wrestling fans know who he is. And Jesse's sitting there. He kind of bobs a little bit like this. Jesse, are you friends with Hulk Hogan? No. Why not? He betrayed me. Then he bobs for a little bit. Then finally you wait for him to say something else. But his Jesse Ventura's delivery is the absolute best. It's so funny watching Jesse Ventura talk. Let me see if I can find a funny clip of him.
And he's coming back to
Saturday Main Event.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Jesse Ventura.
Dude, it always throws me off because they don't really focus on him, but he's in Demolition Man. Kind of like a background character.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of the people who live downstairs, like underneath the ground, I think. Or he's one of the people who's rolling around with Wesley Snipes. He's one of like those guys. He has like 2 lines in the movie, but you can see him.
Oh, dude, I just pulled up YouTube, and one of the things I see is some guy that bought all 3 Trick or Treat Synapse releases.
Yeah.
Dude, I got version B, and I'm seeing all 3 of them side by side. I like version. I'm glad I got version B. The only thing about it is
I got A.
A's great. I don't like the color scheme of C. The red. I don't like the red.
See, I went back and forth with A and C, but then I ended up going with A.
All right, let me show you this clip. He betrayed me. You're gonna love this shit.
NBC's gonna take it, or SNL's gonna take it down.
I don't think it will. This is Christmas. I think we should be all right. All right, can you guys hear this?
Fried chicken and
Did y'all hear that?
Fried chicken.
Yeah, fried chicken.
All right. All right, watch this, Brandon. He betrayed me. You're gonna laugh
It's
your
muted.
ass off at this. You ready? I know. I just want to
Dang,
meet you.
that pot sticker looks good.
you start working with WWE again, would you consider burying the hatchet with Hulk Hogan?
No,
Conversation, at least.
I don't know.
When was the last time you spoke to Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. He betrayed me to an extent. Well, I'll tell you the story.
That's 30 years ago, right?
Yeah. But this was just prior to WrestleMania 2. We were all in a dressing room, and there was nobody from the office. I waited.
Does he have
And I
Parkinson's?
got up on a chair,
Or does he just bounce?
and I told everybody, now is our time to unionize. I said, all the publicity's gone out on WrestleMania. I said, if we refuse to wrestle unless union negotiators are brought in, it's federal law. They have to be brought in. It's the law. And I said, and then if we can get the Charlotte guys to join us, we can freeze them, freeze Vince, and force them to do.
He kind of looks like Hulk Hogan. Like he's got the skullet going on and everything. You know?
Yeah, dude, you know what it is? It might just be years and years of taking bumps to where he shakes, you know?
I can't wait for the one day when Brandon finally gets so pissed off at me and like he's on YouTube one day and like I haven't talked to Brandon in like 3 years and somebody goes, Brandon, when are you gonna do another Planet Dirty? He betrayed me.
Collective bargaining, and we can finally get a union. And I gave my impassioned speech, right? The next day I go home, my phone rings. It's Vince.
It's the law.
The union, da-da-da. I said, Vince, I fought him. I said, Vince, I'm not talking about just fighting you and that. I said, right now, this was 1980s. I said, right now, I pay $5,000 a year for health care for my family. If we had a union, I might only have to pay $1,250. You know, because there's strength in numbers.
Sure.
I said, what about all the guys I've seen that give 30 years to this business, and in the end, they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of? If we had a union, maybe they could retire with $500 a month. Something.
Yeah.
I said, why? And you know what did it for me? I was in Las Vegas, and I got on an elevator. And you know who got on the elevator with me?
Who?
A great big offensive guard from the Oakland Raiders by the name of Gene Upshaw. You
Brad,
know who Gene Upshaw?
Brent, you ever see at NECA has those things called body knockers where the head stays still and then the bodies do this when the sun
Dude,
hits them?
we're all just sitting here captivated by this guy's story. We're not saying shit. We're just watching it.
I know, but
Like-
I gotta cut it off every now and again. That way we can have fair use on this. So I need your comments on this.
I need to go watch this video afterwards. This shit's intense, man.
Oh, dude, if you don't watch Chris Van Vliet, his interviews are so good. Because he knows how to get the best out of Jesse. Just if you ask a question and he answers it with a yes or no, don't respond to kill the dead air. You have to let dead air go at Jesse so you can get those bobs and eventually get that he betrayed me. You know?
Dude, he's gonna run into Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
if he's commentating, man.
I hope he does.
Head of the NFL Players Association. I got on that elevator and Gene I said, "Hi, Gene. Hey, Jesse, nice to meet you." Gene's big black finger went up in the air and he goes, "You boys need a union."
I don't know why you had to actually just mention.
I don't-
it. I was like, yeah, I know
really.
Gene Upshaw is a legend, but it's like, yeah, you don't have to like. I gotta hear that again. Hold on.
Oh man.
And he goes, "You boys, Jesse, nice to meet you." Gene's big black finger went up
He even laughed a little too. Did you hear him? He's like,
Like poor Gene Upshaw. Here we
I
go.
in
know.
the air and he goes, "You boys need a union." And I
Hold on,
said, "I
hold
know."
on.
And he goes,
Watch, Brandon. He skips a beat and his brain kind of like skips for a second.
I think he's
doesn't-
like he's probably like, oh shit. I shouldn't have said that.
Brandon, watch the 2-second pause before he actually says what the legend Gene Upshaw says. You ready?
"Gene, hey, Jesse, nice to meet you." Gene's big black finger went up in the air and he goes, "You boys need a union." And I said, "I know." Gene Upshaw
He's thinking about what you
sparked
just
me
said.
and
He's
said,
like,
"You
oh.
boys need a union." I said, "I know we do."
Love you, Gene Upshaw.
So I stood up. I gave my impassioned thing to unionize.
My
Vince
imagine-
called me on the carpet the next day. I didn't care. I was going to do Predator. And then when I came back to Vince, I told Vince, "Vince, you don't have to worry about me speaking out on union no more." He goes, "Really? Why not?" I said, "I got mine. Screen Actors Guild." I said, "I now get
There's a coming
health
back.
benefits, retirement." Right now, with the little shit that I did in Hollywood, I'm retired on over $50,000 a year from SAG.
There it is, Brandon.
I get over $50,000 a year
Look at
Still.
bounce.
right now.
Wow.
I'm collecting it. It's my retirement.
Wow.
And so when I came back to Vince, I said, "You don't need to worry about me. If these dummies don't want to protect themselves, screw them. I tried." I said, I'm now, I got my SAG card and I'm on retirement right now. I started at age 70.
Huh.
Started collecting and I made it up to where I make over $50,000 a year in SAG retirement.
Is Ventura physically in rougher shape than Hogan is now?
I don't know.
It's hard to say because Hogan refuses to stop working out and stuff, so he's still got, you know.
He's a lot smaller than he used to be.
It would have been funny if that was a super chat.
And then I have after retirement too,
Wow.
which is the broadcasters.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, Brandon, Brandon, can you show me what's the universal signal for broadcast?
Broadcasters.
The Pac-Man thing, apparently.
For retirement too,
Wow.
which is the broadcasters.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I could never figure this one out, but then it came to me.
There it is. That's a classic, Jesse. Here we go.
Why, since wrestling's on TV every week, why weren't they required to join AFTRA? You want to know why?
Why?
Healthcare. You think AFTRA wants to bring in 1,000 wrestlers
Yeah.
into their healthcare system? It would bankrupt them.
Mm.
That can be the only reason.
Yeah.
Because they're on TV every week on television. Why aren't they required to join AFTRA?
Yeah.
Use Venmo Group.
Chris, like I don't even know what that is, but yeah.
Oh, I gotta one more time for Brandon on this. Hold on. This is a great way to end this show.
Jesse, this has been an honor and a privilege to be able to sit with you.
Well, I've told you more
Thank
than
you.
I wanted to.
To go, right?
Yeah, but this was just prior to WrestleMania 2. We were all in a. I don't know.
When was the last time you spoke to Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. He betrayed me to an extent. Well, I'll tell you the story.
This is gonna be Jesse.
That's him in 10 years. Yeah. Oh man.
He betrayed me.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you the story.
Remember that?
Brandon, Brandon, do you want to hear Jesse Ventura when he was doing pounds of cocaine in 1980?
Oh, of course.
Conversation, at least?
I don't know.
When was the last time you spoke to Hulk Hogan?
I don't know.
That sounds like an interrogation of somebody that just wants to. I don't know. Do
you remember he had that
betrayed
show? It was like a
Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
Yeah.
If you start working with WWE again, would you consider bearing the hatchet with Hulk Hogan?
No,
Conversation, at least?
I don't know.
When was the last time you spoke to Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. He betrayed me to an extent. Well, I'll tell you the story.
That's 30 years ago, right?
Yeah, but this was just prior
he
to
sounds
WrestleMania
normal.
2. We were all in the dressing room, and there was nobody from the office. I waited, and I got up on a chair, and I told everybody, now is our time to unionize. I said, all the publicity's gone out on WrestleMania. I said, if we refuse to wrestle, unless union negotiators are brought in, it's federal law. They have to be brought in. It's the law. And I said, and then if we can get the Charlotte guys to join us, we can freeze them, freeze Vince, and force them to do collective.
Dude, this sounds horrifying in fast speed.
He's on lithium.
Bargaining, and we can finally get a union. And I gave my impassioned
Brandon,
speech.
watch that bounce in double speed.
I wish
right?
he was on my couch, just like
The next
sitting
day I go
there.
home, my phone rings, it's Vince. What the union, da, da, da. I said, Vince, I fought him. I said, Vince, I'm not talking about just fighting you and that. I said, right now, this was 1980s. I said, right now I pay $5,000 a year for healthcare for my family. If we had a union, I might only have to pay $1,250. Because there's strength in numbers.
Sure.
I said, what about all the guys I've seen that give 30 years to this business, and in the end, they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of?
He's
If we
like
had a
the
union, maybe
crackhead
they
at
could
my
retire with
wall.
$500 a month. Something.
Yeah.
I said, why? And you know what did it for me? I was in Las Vegas, and I got on an elevator. And you know who got on the elevator with me?
Who?
A great big offensive guard from the Oakland Raiders by the name of Gene Upshaw. You know who Gene Upshaw was?
Yeah.
Head of the NFL Players Association. I got on that elevator, and Gene Upshaw, I said, hi, Gene. Hey, Jesse, nice to meet you. Gene's big black finger went up in the air, and he goes, you boys need a union. And I said, I know. Gene Upshaw sparked me and said, you boys need a union. I said, I know we do. So I stood up. I gave my impassioned thing to unionize. Vince called me on the carpet the next day. I didn't care. I was going to do Predator. And then when I came back to Vince, I told Vince, you don't have to worry about me speaking out on union no more. He goes,
Oh man. All right, we're gonna wrap it, man. This was fun. I encourage you all to watch this show at 2 times speed.
I say my favorite part was earlier when Brandon took his big white hand and went, wait, what are we talking about?
He betrayed me.
Oh,
It does suck though, but when you're a wrestler and you get injured, that's on your dime, man.
He betrayed me.
he betrayed me.
You know who I ran into on the elevator? Brandon Tabato. He pointed that big butter finger at me. He said, you boys need some butter. I said, yeah. So I went to Vince. I said, Vince, don't worry about me. I got my butter. That was a hell of a night, guys. Secret show. Return of Living Dead 2. Awesome stuff. I think we're going to wrap it. Jigsaw said it best. You boys need a union.
We do, because I'm seeing none of the super chat money.
really, why not? I said, I got mine. Screen Actors Guild. I said, I now get health benefits, retirement. Right now, for royalties for videotape. I used to say to Vince all the time, Vince, how come everything I do in Hollywood I get royalties and everything I do for you I get nothing? Why is that? Why are you different than Hollywood? Well, I said, could it be a union? Could that be the difference? And so getting back to what had happened was when I sued the WWF, we had to take Vince's deposition. So me and my lawyer flew to Connecticut. Now, I can't say nothing because you sit in a deposition. I got to stay silent. But I told my attorney the whole story. I said, if you can find out who ratted me, who was the rat, who was the, as we called him, what were they called in the old days? What did they call them again? Stooge. Stooge. Office stooge. That's what it was called in the old traditional days of, what did they call them again? Stooge. Office stooge. That's what it was called in the old days. What did they call them again? Stooge. Office stooge. That's what it was called in the old traditional days.
Commentary.
The office stooge. Who's the office stooge? Stooge me to the office.
Yeah.
So we sat down deposing Vince and got halfway through and the lawyer could ask anything.
Yeah.
And my attorney says to Vince, Mr. McMahon, he said, has there ever been a union in wrestling? And Vince goes, no. Has anyone ever tried to form one? And Vince paused a moment. He said, yeah. He said, I think Jesse Ventura spouted his mouth off about it one time, years ago. My attorney said, really? He said, how did you know, did you hear Mr. Ventura? Talk about unionizing? Yeah. And Vince said, no. My attorney said, well, then how did you know? With no hesitation. Vince answered, Hulk Hogan told me. Now he's under sworn deposition here. He's under sworn deposition to tell the truth. Yeah. There was no hesitation. Hulk Hogan told me.
That's going to stop Vince from lying.
No, but Hogan actually admitted it.
Yeah.
On the Vince McMahon documentary. I want to say this, guys. I have a big announcement. This is just in right now. Huge announcement. We just got confirmation that this is going to be huge news. This is going to rock your world. I am proud to announce that Planet Dirty will now be broadcasting to you, sponsored exclusively by